The cost of plasma TVs is falling these days in much the same way as the price of computers fell over the years. But it can never be cheap enough. Liz Kefford meets a discount genius.
We love our gadgets, we love the technology, but we're very astute in terms of picking the right technologies.
If you're the only bidder on that auction, we'll sell you a TV for 1 cent.
If you buy a television and you want top quality but don't want to pay top dollar, you can now bid for one at auction for a fraction of the high street price. Some of the major components even come from the same factories as the big name brands.
When I first came up with the idea, everyone was against it, but obviously there's enough educated consumers out there who know how to look through the specifications of a product and then make the right choice, and they did, and it helped me get off the ground.
When 23-year-old former IT specialist and techno-whiz Ruslan Kogan found the prices of new TVs exorbitant, he decided to make his own. He travelled to China, found a manufacturer and got to work. And so the Kogan brand was born.
Kogan cuts out absolutely every middleman. I deal with the factories and manufacturers in China, and I bring the goods to Australia and sell them directly to the consumer. What that means is that it's making technology more accessible for average Joe. And, previously, whereas they'd have to pay, $1,000 for a GPS unit, now they can pick one up for about $300.
Ruslan was determined to make sure his range of LCD TVs, GPSs, phones, keyless locks and digital photo frames could compete quality-wise with the big brands, and even uses some of their parts in his range.
One of the components used in my TVs is made by Samsung. It's the LCD panel. I went and searched through hundreds, I'd say, different products in China, tested them all. Whichever one I thought was the best, I decided to bring in.
Ruslan sells his products online and says most of the time people can save up to 50% off normal retail prices, but occasionally they plummet even further.
It's the whole business model, selling things at 1 cent no reserve and selling them online.
It's a luck of the draw. It is a bit of a gamble when you buy things on eBay. I'm not criticising the product. I'm just saying that it's a real case of buyer beware. You don't have a store to go back to if you need to replace it.
Known as the gadget guy, Peter Blasina says Australians spend more than $4.5 billion a year on our obsession with technology, and buyers must beware when it comes to making online purchases. But Ruslan Kogan says all his products come with warranties and extensive customer service.
At the start, you would have people calling up every 10 minutes, asking questions, just making sure they're dealing with a legit company. But as time progresses and people can see my feedback on the Kogan Direct eBay page and they see, over 1,500 happy customers, trust increases. And
it seems that Australians are embracing the young man with big plans. Already business is turning over $250,000 a month, and the demand just keeps growing.
People can snap them up right now on eBay.
Liz Kefford reporting. More in a moment.